Hey, what's up? Today we're going to be restoring these Adidas shell toe all white. I picked these bad boys up from the Goodwill for a couple of bucks. They're pretty much tore up, so let's get into it. So first thing we're going to do is take these laces out so we can get them cleaned up and put the shoe trees in there. That way when we scrub these things down, they're kind of formed, and when we throw these things in the washer, it kind of stretches them out and it kind of gets the original shape back to them. Once you do that and they're dry, you're pretty much ready to start going. Oh, this is what these bad boys look like, scrubbed down out of the washer. Clean them up a little bit. They're still pretty much busted up, so we're going to hit them with some Salon Care 40, as well as some plastic wrap around the base. Stick them under some LED lights, just to make sure we can try and get all that yellowing out. It's pretty much going to whiten these shoes up as best as you can, I make sure I saturate the sole pretty good with this stuff, with the Salon Care 40, just to make sure everything is covered. That way you're pretty much not missing anything. You kind of get a thick coat on there. So after you got them soaked up and wrapped, you're pretty much ready to stick them under a LED light. Just so happens I had an extra 300 watt Viper Spectra. It says Washington State, so I stick my shoes under there. It's just like keeping them outside with this stuff. It pretty much whitens up the soles, and I keep them out for hours on each side until I get the results that I want. The LED light works very well. You can see it whitened these shoes up pretty good. I did take a brass bristle brush to the soles as well. It helps a lot, and it pretty much gets the shoe white. Any yellowing that Salon Care 40 is gonna pretty much touch up for you. The next thing we're gonna do is hit these big scratches and gouges in the shoe up with some sandpaper, some wet dry sandpaper. I have some 1500 grit 3M, which seems to do the trick. The 1500 is going to get you nice and smooth. I actually should have went with a lower grit before I went with that to knock down the big stuff, but it worked out pretty good. It did smooth them out pretty well, so I was happy with the results. So next thing we're gonna do is tape these bad boys off and get them ready so we can airbrush these things down. I like to start out with the vinyl 1/4 inch stretch tape. You can kind of get in tight with that, get it on point where you need it, and then after you're done kind of doing your outline with that stuff, and you can kind of come back with your painter's tape and get the rest. It's a helpful little trick I picked up from British Customs. I see people using all type of different tapes. I just use the Scotch 3M. You can typically get them out of any hardware store. And like I said, once you get your outline done, then you can kind of fill everything in with the bigger size tape. Fill in your logos, everything like that. Then once you're done with that, then you're pretty much ready to spray the shoes down. I'll do the other ones off camera, so you don't have to worry about wasting the time watching that. This is pretty much what they're going to be looking like after you got both of them done with both types of tape. Like I said, it makes the job a lot easier in general. So next thing we're gonna do is mix the Angelus white paint with the too thin. The too thin is actually is pretty much paint thinner, acrylic paint thinner. What it's gonna do is thin the paint out to the right consistency we need to shoot it through the paintbrush gun. Also, when you're shooting the shoes down, you always want to use a heat gun. That's gonna pretty much speed the process up over every coat you put on. Hit it with the heat gun, it's gonna let it dry a lot quicker, so you can put another coat on instead of waiting 15-20 minutes between each coat. You know, it can be pretty much really time consuming if you don't have a heat gun. I'm actually going to I'm gonna go in with the paintbrush and kind of get these the really rough areas, hit them with a few coats with the brush in general, kind of get them nice and smoothed out. Then I'm gonna go over the shoe again a couple more times with the airbrush gun to kind of get everything the right consistency to make it blend nice and smoothly. Another thing to keep in mind is you want to prep the shoe first before you start painting it. And basically what you do, you can either get some Angelus prepper deglazer, or what you can do is just use acetone like I do, acetone in a cotton ball, and lightly rub the shoe down with that, and that's pretty much going to get you the same effect. The purpose of prepping the shoe is to make sure the new paint adheres to it properly. Once you get done airbrushing them down, now we get to unwrap these bad boys, see what we got. Yeah, these Adidas came out clean. Let me know what you think in the comments. And last but not least, we gotta lace these bad boys up, and you can kind of get the full effect once you lace these bad boys up. Kind of get an idea what they look like, you know. I'll get you an on-foot visual here in just a second. The Salon Care 40 in the brass bristle brush is a must-have if you're trying to whiten up the soles.